Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the first semi-final of the Paul Bitok International Volleyball Tournament happening here at the NYAYO National Stadium, the indoor arena. And the first semi-final is between Trailblazers Volleyball Club and Kenya Prisons. We are going to have an exciting match here, and we'll also have the match between Kenya Defence Forces and Kenya Ports Authority as the second semi-final. The winners of these two semi-finals will meet in the final later in the afternoon, so stay tuned to this live broadcast, of course coming to you live courtesy of Trailblazers Volleyball Club and Mafro Sports. So do not go too far. I'll be joining you shortly in the commentary desk alongside my colleague Florence Bosire. So remember to hit that subscribe button and enjoy this match from wherever you are watching. Be with you shortly.
Thursday morning. Like we promised, we are bringing you live the match between Prisons Kenya, the first semi-finals, Prisons Kenya versus TBC of the Paul Bitok International Tournament. The match is underway. Just started really. Prisons having started on a very high note. It's your presenter, as always, Florence Bosire. Well, the indoor arena looks rather empty as it is right now. We're hoping that you're on your way coming, or if you haven't started, well, we're bringing you this match at the comfort of your office or home. Looking forward to engaging with you. Another point for TBC with Adams going to serve. Score standing at 2-2. Easily picked by Dennis. Kevin Mayo. It's a point by Emmanuel right there. Sending him right to the service. 3 Prisons Kenya, TBC 2. Well served by Emmanuel. Powerful attack. Dennis gets it off court, adding one more point to TBC, equalizing the scores at 3-all. Well received by Bosire, Kevin Sabs, that's it. Ball is still in play. Dennis. Point by Prisons Kenya. Both teams seeming to be really at par, with little or no difference in the scores. Each team getting a point. Not much of a rally as we have seen. Masezerano Mbappe. The ball goes off court. There seems not to be a touch on that ball. Another service by Prisons Kenya, taking an early lead. Well served, well received by Adams. Tero sets it. Again, Dennis earning that much needed point for Kenya Prisons. Remember, Kenya Prisons kicked GSU out of these competitions during the quarterfinals at the Langata Barracks. It was quite a surprise, but again, they pulled up that shocker on GSU. That means that GSU will not be featuring in any of the matches today. Another point by Prisons Kenya, 6-3. 3 consecutive points by the Warders, giving them a early 4-point actually lead. Emmanuel, what do you think about today?
It's going to be an exciting day because again it's the apex of this Paul Bitok tournament. We are having the semi-finals and then the finals today. So whoever makes it out of this will meet, whoever wins in the KPA versus KDF match. So yeah, we're going to see quite a showdown here. And Prisons have taken an early lead. Whether they're going to maintain that is another thing, because remember, just a few days ago, Trailblazers played Kenya Prisons in a friendly, and TVC won 3-1. So we wait and see.
Anything is possible, really, in the game of volleyball.
Certainly. What do you think about the match yourself?
Well,
considering the fact that the likes of Moses Yalo is appearing for TVC.
I do believe that Moses will be a very, very good addition to the side, because he's been known to be.
It is Yalo now. A lot of power behind that ball, and the referee, the coach there, David Lungaho, seems to be lodging a complaint.
Seeming to be a net toucher or something?
Yes.
Cialo goes to serve. It's going to be a jump serve, I think.
Definitely going to be a jump serve.
His signature service has always been a jump serve.
It's a jump serve, nicely flicked by Bosire there, but it's an overpass. It is. Oh yeah, nice block, by the way. What happened there?
A double touch on that ball. The boy is really disappointed by that. They are really taking quite some time to settle into this match. We are not quite seeing the game and the coordination that you're used to seeing in the team. Probably they're warming up into the game. I do hope that they do that pretty fast.
Yeah, because you do not want. Oh, that's a clinical finish.
Very clinical by Mbappe.
By Mbappe, they're beating Stone and NYAYO, the setter. Dennis is on court. We also expect to see quite some action from him.
Indeed, we do.
In this match. It's Mbappe with a service. It's one thing to do a jump serve. It's another thing to ensure that that ball crosses the net. It's Dennis now. And there was a nice block there. Another repetition of the same. This time around, John Cloud is not able to stop him on his own.
Dennis seems to have woken up on the right side of the bed today, because a lot of his balls are very difficult to be picked by TVC.
Yep, and it's now 4 points between the two teams.
4 points again, back to the 4-point lead. Stone at the service, float serve.
Mbappe picks it up. It is
Cialo. Set.
And it's a block out. 3 points. Anything is possible here.
Anything is possible. We have seen upsets, we have seen surprises in the past. Nobody can quite say they've won until the last whistle. That ball touching the rim of the net really was tactical.
And now
nobody knew it would
2
go
points.
across the net.
It's NYAYO now. NYAYO with that service for TVC, and they've made quite some changes in the lineup. Trailblazers.
Yes, a lot of.
Another nice attempt by Jean Claude there to single-handedly stop Dennis there.
And a very good attempt there. He did block well. Unfortunately, it went out of court, but should it have been on court, it would definitely not be a rebound picked.
Yes, Cesarano again. Moses Cialo beating the defense line there. And now they seem to be waking up nicely now.
Yes,
that you
slowly
mentioned
but surely.
They're getting back to the game, TVC.
Well, just 2 points ahead for Prisons Kenya.
Jean Claude there.
Very tactical.
Okello there could not stop. Was that Rashid or? Oh yeah, it's Rogers' brother. We'll get his name shortly.
Quite some resemblance there.
Yes.
Both men tall on the net, with one playing on the flanks and the other one specializing at the center block.
Yes. Oh, he's really playing on the flanks. I also thought he's in the center
he's
there.
An opposite.
He's an opposite.
One is off court.
Mbappe sends it off court, and you can see the celebration there by Prisons. It means a lot to them to be able to win this, I think, because they have really fought. They're the ones responsible for eliminating General Service Unit.
Indeed, they have to.
They would want to protect that.
Well said.
It was just an
out of position. Kevin NYAYO.
Dennis coming in there with that beautiful pipe.
You can really see the passion in that, and the celebration in that. It means everything for them to literally show that they're still in the game. They've been missing for quite some time, been known for years as a powerhouse of volleyball, but in the recent past we've seen that slowly dwindling. For them right now, it's a matter of basically life and death.
Yeah, Dennis there with that, just from playing that beautiful pipe to that net, that service error. You can see the conversation there among the TVC players. Moses Sialo trying to marshal that defense line. Emmanuel Orwa with that service, nicely picked up by Dennis. Is it Dennis again? It is the opposite that you are talking about. Raining in hard, but not hard enough because Mbappe was there. I can almost bet that the next ball will be set in the middle. Try to catch Eugene Okello there out of. Look at that.
There you go.
Even before I finished that statement.
Trying to catch Eugene off his tracks.
Yes.
And clearly he has.
That has just happened.
Well served by Emmanuel, well picked.
By the other Emmanuel on the other end.
Sialo.
Oh, Dennis goes for it. It is a pipe. Is it? Yes, it is.
Really impossible to block, seeing as
those beautiful formations that they are displaying there, Prisons.
And Okello trying as much as he can to block those balls.
They might have to bring in what's his name? The other middle blockers there for TVC, like Derek Apat. Eugene Okello gives them a dose of their own medicine.
Literally.
Jairus there and Stone looking at each other, asking what happened there.
Well, the lead still maintains at 4 points ahead. Prisons Kenya 15, TVC 11.
Okello with a service again. It is Jairus. Oh, it doesn't cross the net.
Going to pipe.
Another pipe.
Another pipe by Dennis.
Boash there was not able to. Considering today he's playing in the middle area, in the past when Moses Sialo wasn't playing, he at some point featured in that position, the opposite. Today he's in the middle, and he's yet to fully meet the expectations of that space. Jairus there with a net touch.
Well, it was well defended.
Looks like it's Stone there.
It is Stone who touched the net. Sialo going to serve. 16-12. Very stubborn 4-point lead there.
Yes, Sialo again with his jump serve. Well, we're expecting that he would feature well for his side, Moses Sialo.
Indeed.
They've played actually all the season without his services, and so the fact that he's able to play in the tournament, we are hoping that he's going to be the difference that they've been looking for.
And I think just his presence is going to act as some form of defense for TVC, because I'm sure Prisons Kenya realize his potential.
Yeah.
This is a well-seasoned player, a player who has played for professional clubs for quite some time. That experience that he has gained out there is really coming into play, seeing as he is trying his best to lead the boys from the front. Well, it needs 6 players to play the game, so he only needs the extra support from the rest of the team in order to make a difference. But he is really, really, really doing his best.
Yeah, it surely takes a team, but so far so good for him. And like you say, his presence on court is really adding to the confidence of his teammates. And also the opponents know that it's not going to be easy defending his balls there, his attacks. And also he's also good in the blocking defense. Sends that ball flying out of court. Back to the 4-point lead.
Very stubborn lead there. Very stubborn. You do not want them to get to the 20-point mark with that lead.
Yeah, because then it would nicely picked up. Well, not the best considering that it was Mbappe picking it. To set it in that, to receive it in that manner made it difficult for Jean-Claude Masezerano there to make a decision on where to and how to set it. Now that's better received. Again Boash sending it right
into the hands
of Stone there, who was just anticipating that. 19-13. Now that has gone to 6 points. This match is actually for it's anyone's for the taking, because there's no favorite here. The fact that you've gotten to the semi-finals has to mean something. Yeah.
And it was a difficult task to get this far. It was difficult. Seeing the frustration and despair on the faces, trying to find out what are we doing wrong, what should we do in order to really play the way they should be playing, because by all means this is really not the way we are used to TBC playing. 19-13 are the scores right now. Mbappe with that catch.
Picked up, it is Boash.
Again, well picked.
Jairus and Stone goes for it. Cialo picks it up really nicely. It's Mbappe now to make that decision. Oh, it is still in play. Shaping up to be a beautiful rally. And they couldn't coordinate that. And now Prisons Kenya have stepped up to the 20-point mark. It's going to be difficult to... You do not want to play catch-up, really. And Prisons Kenya started this off well.
They did.
We wait to see if TVC will play better in the next set. Maritim there, the libero, sending that off to the roof. And you know how the infrastructure here can be limiting.
Well, the climax were meant to be played at the Kasarani, and unfortunately, with the passing of the chairman,
a lot of things stopped because of this. Look at that quick finish. Cialo with that really beautiful display there, even in the backcourt, picking those easy balls up. But his colleagues in the front court not being able to defend better. Stone with that service. Mbappe again, problematic reception so far. Orwa playing it across the tape, landing way back, back into their court. It's 22-14.
Well, I'm foreseeing some changes come the second set.
Yeah, they have to be made.
Bit of adjustments, because this really isn't working for them.
Is there a net touch? Yes, there is.
Well, according to the referee,
trying to complain there.
Seems to complain that that ball was hit alongside the net, but according to the referee, the blockers touched the net. Really, it doesn't make much of a difference because of the margins in the score.
Yes.
So it's a loss they can take.
Yeah. It's Shoot that service. Nicely picked up by Bosire there. Oh, and again, that combination isn't working well with Eugene in the middle there. Look at that. Again, Masezerano didn't make any attempt at defending that, or just ensuring that that formation was the three-man block formation for TVC. Orwa picks it up. Is it? Oh, Masezerano this time around
being very smart in that.
Outdid Emmanuel on this other end in the middle blocking area.
He did not see it coming.
Coach David Lungaho is
furious,
asking why didn't you even try? Cesarano. Orwa couldn't convert that overpass, and they effectively send Prisons Kenya to set point.
24-16.
Quite a huge margin. From 4 points, it's now 8 points.
Very huge margin.
Several errors.
And TVC not quite putting up a fight.
Yeah, they're yet to really get into this game. It is Orwa now, this time around, beating Jairus and Emmanuel there. Gotten to 17th point. It is
possible to get to 24 only if they
they're able to defend there. The guys in the front court there, and any easy loose balls, they are able to pick them. It is Dennis.
Out of court.
Yeah, it's Dennis who sends it out of court.
17-24.
It's actually 18-24.
18, yeah, indeed. It's 18.
Remember, this is the first semi-finals of the Paul Bitok International Volleyball Tournament, pitting Trailblazers Volleyball Club against Prisons Kenya, and they seem to be making good progress, TVC. But the fact that they're playing catch-up at this point means that, they have given away quite a lot of chance in fighting.
Most of
David Lungaho asked for that timeout there.
I think he does realize the possibility of TVC getting to 24. We have seen it happen before.
Tables do turn.
Tables turn. And believe me, should they take this set, they are going to take the match. Because that will be really detrimental on the minds of Prisons Kenya. They've started this match really confident, really aggressively. All departments working, you've seen them receive, you've seen them set, block, and even attacks. Very powerful attacks by Dennis there. Not so much on the TVC side. I do not know what is happening. Yeah,
we are yet to see that that energy they played with during the friendly matches that they played. Dennis, and again Eugene Okello there, leaving a lot of space for Prisons Kenya to attack. You can see James Mutero having a conversation with his colleagues there. Moses Sialo having a conversation with Masezerano, the setter, and Eugene Okello as well. First set goes to Prisons Kenya.
25-19, if I'm not wrong. 19, yes.
We're going to confirm that while we bring you the statistics from that first set. But Prisons Kenya, you have to give it to them. They have played really well in that first set, going ahead just right from the beginning. And to imagine they haven't brought in the likes of Makuto, Kim Tai is yet to come on court.
Indeed.
Yeah, so I'm being told that we are going for a short commercial break, but we will be right back after this break.
Orwa Oyoro. Of the first semi-final match of the Paul Bitok International Tournament featuring Prisons Kenya and TVC. Prisons ran away with the first set 25-18.
Yes, and this is the second set. They are off to a quick start as well. Seeing that quick finish from Dennis there as well. And they seem to be coordinating really well, Dennis and the setter there. Stone gives that away with that service error. TVC really have to step up. They have to get into this match. Sialo, Boash and Mbappe in that blocking defense. Okello with that service, nicely picked by Dennis is not able to finish that off. TVC leading by 2 points. If they're able to maintain that lead, then they might just overturn the results as we've seen them so far.
Well, good attempt there.
What happened there? Still in play. Mbappe. Jairus almost.
NYAYO trying to be witty. Sialo.
It is Sialo who pulls back to attack that, but plays it rather wittingly. We are going to bring you the results shortly so that you are able to follow this as well. Let us know where you're watching from. You could be at work and sneaking in a few seconds, you know,
to know the results.
to know how it's going, what's going on at NYAYO. But yeah, let us know where you're watching this match from.
Engage us, tell us which team you're supporting.
Exactly.
We really would love to hear from you.
Kenya, Mbappe gets
Mbappe
that touch out off of the blocks of Emmanuel and his colleague there. Difference between the two teams is that TVC have their names printed on their jerseys. For Prisons, this is written Prisons Kenya, but we will surely get you the names of each and every player on court.
well served, well received.
Dennis picks it up really nicely and it goes to play, sending it. Is it out of court?
It is
actually on court.
It is on court, really fast. I wish we would get the speeds
Yeah,
of these attacks.
we are going
we
to
are
set
working
that
on that.
up as well, because we have the technology that allows us to see how fast those attacks and the services are. It's 4-3 in favor of TVC.
Jairus.
One-man block there
Well,
by
he
John
did
Cloud.
good to defend that ball. It would have been really difficult to pick it on the backcourt.
Yeah, nicely
Very
picked up as
wonderful
well by Orwa, although it was an overpass, but then Masezerano was there to defend. They are 2 points ahead, TVC. Mbappe with a service. This time around his jump services seem to be working quite well. Mbappe still with it. Then it is Sialo. Dennis with that pipe, I can almost bet. But again, Boash there in the middle.
That is actually, Boash failing to
Boash
receive
failing to defend actually, because
and
he's in the front court.
defend indeed, and
Because Mbappe on the other end is
feeling
left.
the hit of that attack.
Yes, saw that pipe performing. It's a beautiful game, this one.
Very, very nice game.
You cannot predict who will win it, but Prisons Kenya are poised to do that. Jairus serves TVC with, you know,
A dose of their own
dose of their own medicine. It's just like,
replica
yeah,
of what
this
Masezerano
is what you did. Get it also as well.
Well, just 1 point ahead, TVC. They need to
I think it's 5
broaden
ups.
that margin. It really is 4-5. It is
No,
4-5.
yeah, it's 5 ups because that
5
point
ups.
hadn't been included.
Well picked.
That coordination.
Dennis.
Dennis attacking that ball way above the blocking line there. But Emmanuel Orwa on the other end is able to attack as well. Somebody's watching from Kahawa Barracks.
And saying that she's on her way.
Karibu sana.
Support KDF.
Jairas.
Very wonderful set by Kevin NYAYO. They
Very
seem
nice.
to be using rather very fast balls today.
No, I think that is his signature way of setting those balls actually. Because if you look at the way he does set his balls, they're pretty quick.
Very quick.
If as an attacker you're not, you know,
Swift
equally
enough to
swift,
get to
you
it.
will miss it. Orwa,
Wow.
the second time again sending that
That
ball.
was unexpected.
You know, he's trying to play those balls deep,
the long corners.
and you know, it's the second time he's done that.
Well, Harrison is watching from all the way from Kinango. Thank you for joining us. Asante sana, saying all the best, Team Blazers.
Asante sana kwa kuungana nasi. It's Moses Sialo.
Very wonderful
This
attack
time
by
around,
Sialo.
I
Seems
thought there
to
was a
have
touch
stepped
out.
on the line.
All right, he overstepped that, and
Valentine Jepkoech watching from Naivasha. Could she have gone for the Safari Rally? I don't know. Thank you for joining us. The scores are 8 Prisons Kenya, 6 TBC.
Jairas
There's a touch
able to get
on
that
ball.
touch out, and TVC are going to, they've given away again that lead to Prisons Kenya, and it's a timeout by TVC.
By Trailblazers, Kenya Prisons, 1 set. Remember, this is the first semi-final. After this, we will have NEF taking on KPA in the second semi-finals. The finals will be played at 3 o'clock in the evening. DJ.
Prisons Kenya 8, Trailblazers 6.
Just solely there, psyching up the boys. They all know the importance of winning. Luko Peto, asante sana for the support. Blazers all the way.
And
Thank you
he's
so
joining
much
us
for
all the
joining
way
us.
from Germany. Luko Peto, asante sana kwa kuungana nasi, and be able to watch your colleagues play. It's TVC 7 now, and Jean Cloud goes to sub. Or were they having a conversation with Mutero, the captain and libero, and Coach Omondi as well, having a conversation with John Cloud Masezerano as he goes to sub. They are yet to get to this game, like we have said, TVC. If they give away this set, it will be quite difficult for them.
For them to make a comeback. Stone.
What
hitting that
happened there?
ball off of Adams' hands squarely into the center area of the court. He did not manage to block that. Jairas Kipkuske goes to serve. Daniel Masika watching from South Sudan.
Karibu
Adams
sana.
is his younger brother. Very interesting detail there. Thank you for joining us.
They make a change, TVC, bring in Mutua in place of Adams, and Regan Oselo in place of Jean-Claude Masezerano. And it is Mutua who goes to serve.
Another point by Jairus.
Was that a pipe?
It was another pipe.
Looked like
They
so.
seem to be collecting a lot of points from the backcourt attacks.
Yes.
Really difficult to defend those balls, seeing that they are far from the net. Stone goes to serve. Prisons 10, TVC 8. Whoa, whoa. Quite a very expensive error right there. The ball squarely on the net. Seems
Again,
to
it's
be
Mbappe.
a major problem.
The players that you expect would, pull up and, show that they have quite some experience for TVC are the ones who are giving away these easy balls. It's Mbappe again. And on the other end, again, I think
Dennis, powerful attack.
having a field day. There was absolutely no attempt.
Really is having a field day today.
Absolutely no attempt at defending that. They brought in what's his name to replace Cialo as well, Obadiah. Look at that, Mutua there. It is Obadiah now.
Ball
Nicely
is still in
picked
play.
by.
Again, another pipe. That is
Oh,
impossible
yeah.
to block.
Look
They
at
are
that.
literally attacking from all quarters, and nobody seems to be stopping them. Really, really, really surprising. I don't know what is happening with TVC today. They really are struggling. Mwikali Miriam, asante for watching us all the way from Thika Makongeni Barracks. Joseph Makindu, watching from Makindu. Engineer Eric Mwikia, asante for joining us. Watching from Mombasa, Joseph Korir, thank you so much for joining us. Asanteni sana kwa kujiunga nasi. Miriam from Kitengela, Team Prisons, supporting Prisons. We are here to bring you the matches.
This is going to be
Another
costly.
quick ball.
It's going to be costly for for TVC. These errors that they've been making, and you can see the agitation even amongst the players themselves. Stone there has gone single-handedly, done about 5 or 6 services.
Very
TVC haven't been able to defend any of that, and even in as far as reception is concerned, Mbappe there with very poor finishes. Mutua struggling to pick those balls up. Eugene Okello again with the defense. It is Dennis this time around, and just places it.
A field day, really.
Obadiah there. They are going to bring back the team that was on court, I can assure you. Because now they have given away 7 points just like that.
And making it difficult to catch up. It's going to be really
Almost
difficult.
seems as though they've given up. They have decided
soon into the
that
match.
this is not theirs, and it's not a good sight.
10-16. Obadiah goes to serve.
Serves it. He actually gets that point, Obadiah.
(16-11).
Obadiah with that nice service. Oh, he doesn't hit the infrastructure. This time around, Dennis is not able to cross that, send that ball across the net.
Well, timeout.
A timeout by
Coach, David Lungaho calling a timeout, probably to break the momentum of that service. Obadiah bringing on very tough services that are making a difference. The margins have been reduced to just 4 points. Well, Rono, nice game watching from Embu, all the best. TVC, thank you very much for joining us. Stanley Kimanzi, TVC, tuliamka na Mbugani. Well, we are also wondering the same. Madukia Njoroge watching from Kiambu behind Blazers all the way. Thank you so much for joining us for this live coverage of the 2023 edition of the Paul Bitok International Tournament, first semi-final underway. Prisons Kenya against TVC. Prisons have taken the first set, 25-18. Second set leading 16-12.
Yeah, it's...
Badia serves it out of court.
So the timeout worked for the Prisons side.
Dennis goes on to serve. Should be 18-12. Wait to see whether that ball doesn't
another
go
error
across.
by Dennis there, and Jairus is cheering him on, telling him let's keep doing it. 4 points again between the two teams. Prisons Kenya still in the lead. Let us know where you're watching from and which team you're rooting for.
Well played.
Mutua spins it.
Jairus.
Dennis this time around, and there is a neck touch by Boash.
70 should be 19.
18 or 19. We are going to confirm that in a bit. It's 18-13. Omar Saeed, you're saying TVC all the way. They should come down and try to get good reception to the setter. Definitely. Valentine Jepkoech, Masema, good game from Team Prison. You are enjoying the game from Vasha. Hey, kumbe hii ni ile weekend ya Vasha, yeah?
This is the weekend ya Vasha.
Yeah.
All roads lead to Vasha. But if you fail to go to Vasha, you can always come to the NYAYO National Stadium.
And even if you go to Vasha, we are going to bring the game to you.
Indeed, yours truly will be here.
You're going to watch that right from your handset, your smartphone, as you enjoy the Safari Rally in Naivasha. And net serve by Boash there. Quite costly mistakes they are making, TVC. And a match that would have been entertaining is, you know, just a rundown by TVC, arresting all the attackers on the other side of the net.
Really.
Locking them up so that they are not able to make any big difference. It's Mutua now. It is Mbappe with that pipe still in play. Obadia gives it away, and it will be costly. Oh, this time around, Eugene Okello stands his ground. You know, after that block, he's just pointing to the floor there. Crispus Kiembeni, or is it Crispus Chiembeni, watching from Kitui Town. Asante sana kwa kuungana nasi. Kadogo unashukuriwa pale. Umenipa jina, asante sana.
Well, I have no idea what that is. Well, I do not know. Valentine.
Bonge la jina hilo. Asante sana Valentine kwa kunipa ile nickname pale. Mwenzangu hapa haitwi Florence Bosire tena, ila
very interesting there.
Look at the way they are receiving those balls, and it will be a pretty heated one. Look at that. Dennis again retreating to ensure that he gets really enough space to swing it in, and Eugene Okello there could not defend it. Trufena Nyongesa unasema all the best. Kina nani sasa? Shadrack Kogei unasema live in Doha, Qatar. Asante sana. Obadia sends that off the blocks of Kevin Mayo, who attempts that defense with just a single hand, his left hand, but with the much power that Obadia has. Kelix unasema the morale for TVC is low today. It is true. Look at that. Swalei Saddam all the way from Malindi, Kilifi County. Asante sana kwa kuungana nasi. Again, the middle blocking area for TVC is wanting.
A lot of errors in defense, both the front court and the back court today.
Yep. Stone, who did like 6 consecutive services for his side. Mbappe again. Mbappe making that costly mistake Really, really easy ball to just finish, but they have given it away. I do not think that timeout will help change anything.
Trailing by 16 scores to 23. Prisons. Remember, second semi-finals, immediately after this, match between KDF versus KPA.
Jackson Muridhi unasema vile TVC inatandikwa ni kama Prisons inaona kama wafungwa.
Very interesting.
The Dominic Kiplangat unasema you're watching live from DevTech Embakasi, waiting for KDF versus KPA. That is definitely coming up after this one. David Thuku unasema hiyo ndio iko juu sasa. Wanjala Edwick unasema hii imeenda. Philip Kip unasema all the best Prisons Kenya, courtesy of Florence Kadogo. Aliyenipa hilo jina umefanya vyema.
There's a net touch.
There is a net touch.
By
And
Prisons Kenya 23-17.
it's going to be a repetition of what we saw in the first set. TVC with a service. It is Eugene Okello with that service for TVC. Nicely picked up by Bosire. Oh,
Well, that was a save.
that was a save, but
did well to save that.
yes, his colleagues in the backcourt were not able to look at that. There's just a lot of power behind that ball.
There was so much power and a very tactical set by Kevin Mayo. Well, there at set point 24, if I'm not wrong, 17.
It's 24-17. I can almost say that it will be what we saw. It'll be 25-18, it seems.
25-18 from what I think the first set
just a
ended
repetition
19. This
of
time round,
what we saw. Valentine Jepech anasema ninunue chai. I just might, Valentine. You've given me such an easy name. Instead of saying Florence, Bosire, all those syllables.
Homework to find something
all
to
the
have
best.
on you.
All the best. Noah Kertich unasema how did I miss this? I was waiting to watch tomorrow, but I'm not late though. May the best team emerge victors. It's 25-19, just like we predicted.
25-19.
Noah Kertich, this is the semi-final one in the Paul Bitok International Tournament. The second semi-finals will be between KPA and KDF, which again we are going to bring you. But we are going to take a break again. We will give you details of how to get our replica kits so that you look like the players who are playing on court. But yeah, bringing you that just a bit. Do not go too far because we'll bring you the third set in a bit.
And ladies and gentlemen, if you're joining us right now, this is the first semi-final match of the Paul Bitok International Tournament. Prisons Kenya playing TVC, Prisons leading by 2 sets, both ending at 25-19. This is the start of the third set. TVC serving.
Yeah, we've seen a few changes that TVC have made. They brought in Derek Apart to replace Bosch there, and of course Oselu to replace Jean-Claude Masezerano. Mbappe is still on court. Obadia to replace Moses Sialo. First service out of court by Regan there. Trying to play that long diagonal, but sending it out of court. It's Kevin Mayo, the service court. There's a net touch. Yes.
There's a net touch. A lot of, say to speak, careless mistakes.
Yeah, and you see, in all the sets, Prisons Kenya have led right from the beginning. In the second set, TVC led for just a few, very briefly.
The initial
the lead was short-lived. Just went outside of that antenna there. But yeah, we've seen that if you give them a chance to run away, they will really run away and maintain their lead to the very end.
There are a couple of experienced players on court. Former captain of Wafalme Stars, Jairus Kipkoskei. We also have Kevin Mayo, who has set for... Oh, the ball is still playing. Oh, unfortunately, does not cross. Very good fight there by Mbappe. Unfortunately, it doesn't bear any fruits as the ball fails to cross the net. Dennis at the service court. Prisons leading at 3, TVC 1.
Kelix unasema asante sana for the commentary. Mnasaidia watu kujua players. Paul Onyando unasema KPA versus Prisons in the finals itakuwa fire. We wait and see. Centrin Inyait unasema TVC should wake up. Or somebody else. Evans Waswa, you're watching from Voi Lokot. Asante sana kwa kuungana nasi.
Still in play.
It's still in play. It's Jairus who sends it out of court.
The linesman seems to indicate that the ball is out.
Let's just look at that. Is there a net touch? Maybe. Actually goes out of. It is on court.
But let's see what the referee decides to award that point to TVC.
Yeah.
3-3 are the scores as it stands. Bosire receives it. Kevin Jairus this time round ensuring.
Yeah, it's just been set the same way.
And attacked
the same way. The Obadia there did not get to that point where he was to stop Jairus, and so displacing Regan there in the backcourt.
Easily picked by Mbappe.
Obadia there
seems to be a fault in
with that left-hander. Kertich believes that TVC will pick and that we are going to have a 5-set thriller. We wait and see. If they play the way they've been playing, then that might not be possible. Obadia goes easy on the service. It is Jairus again who's playing those quick balls. Haven't been able to defend that TVC. So now it's up by Prisons Kenya, and it's 5 ups.
5 up.
If they're able to win this set, then maybe they will get back into the game. But to win, they have to avoid all the mistakes that we've seen them do. TVC. Oh, it's still 4. It's 5-4. There's a correction there. Mbappe with that simple service. Ball is in court.
Well, there seems to be a contention in that.
We'll just look at the replay again.
Replay. See where that ball landed.
It's actually on court.
So scores should be 6-4.
Mbappe picks it up.
Saves it.
Regan Oselo this time around with that witty finish.
Really,
because everyone expected that, you know, Adams would go for it.
Well,
but,
you make sure you get a point by any means.
Yes,
Sometimes
yes.
that desperation crops in, especially when the attackers fail to deliver.
It's a part. Oh, still in play, but yeah, there was nobody to pick it.
And they
that type of service really gets everyone on edge because you do not know, will it land on the net? Will it?
Exactly.
Yeah, and then it might just go to the rim there and then bounce back to your own court.
Indeed.
But yeah, if it does cross the line, then no one will be able to pick it. This time around, he decides not to risk it all. There is a net touch by Okello, I think, Eugene.
He did land on the net. A desperate attempt to block that ball. Prisons Kenya taking again the lead at 7. TVC at 6.
There is a comment there by Paulo Eria Ogwang. He's saying, please get the referees' stands. These games are really good, and Kenya is a high-profile country in the game, in the continent. So yeah, the referee should not be, you know, standing on the floor there. Maybe just the second referee, but at least the main one there should be elevated to be able to make those judgments better. Ogwa again, this time around he makes it count, because you remember he tried something like that before, but he sent it out of court. That overpass there by Prisons Kenya costing them their lead, albeit temporarily.
Well, we are yet to see that. They might decide that this is the set that they run away with.
Selu with another service, and Eugene Okello did not even attempt anything in as far as defending that is concerned, and therefore it's 8-8. Ogwa picks it. Is it Ogwa? It is Ogwa. And again, similarly, they are not able to defend that Kenya Prisons. Jepish is urging TVC to wake up. Santeni Sana for joining us for this live broadcast of the semi-finals and finals of the of the Paul Bitok International Volleyball Tournament. With another service, nicely picked up by Sire. Ball is still in court again.
NYAYO, a pipe.
Nice pipe, but Eugene Okello again sort of turns, and look at that beautiful pipe played by Jairus there. Dennis goes to serve, nicely picked up. It is Obadia now who outwits Jairus there from TVC. Jairus from Prisons Kenya. Eugene Okello goes to serve. This point by point match is a better one.
This one.
So it's a better one compared to the other one. It's another overpass by Prisons Kenya, and Derek Apat goes in for the kill.
Really fast.
Look at that replay. Let's wait for the replay to load so that you just have a look at how that happened. Goes to serve again, Eugene. Who is it this time around? Sends it out of court, Jairus. Sends it flying.
The boys are back.
They seem to be back.
Back with the band.
And the fans there with their vuvuzelas there. It's the first time out we've seen from Prisons Kenya. It's the third set, and Wigadeza, like you're saying, TVC seem to have picked their pace, getting back into the game slowly but surely.
Slowly but surely indeed. Having a comfortable lead for the first time in a while. 12-9 if I'm not wrong.
Yes, it seems like so. 3 points ahead TVC. The game changer would be being able to defend that.
Indeed, that is the challenge. The challenge isn't quite staying in the getting in the lead, it's actually staying in the lead. 10.
Just say that now,
12.
then Eugene sends that out of court.
So unfortunate.
It's rather disappointing to see that points that could be earned easily the ones that are being given away. Manuel goes to serve for Prisons Kenya. Nicely picked up by Mbappe. Is it Mbappe? It is Obadia. And he beats Jairus. You can see Regan proud of what the youngster Obadia has been able to do. Very quick left-hander there. Stepping into the shoes, the big shoes of Moses Sialo, and being able to deliver while at it. Used to jump services, but this time around floats it away.
30.
Towards Travel Hub KE, you're saying good job. You're watching from CDB. Where is that?
I believe he
know
meant
where that
CBD.
Still in court. Who will finish it? Mtero gives it away rather easily because now
Well picked.
it is a pipe by Dennis there. And they can do nothing about it, TVC.
They have proved to be very difficult to
I
defend
think,
those balls.
yeah, the fact that they were, going up with the setter there.
Apart, is it apart? He literally jumped twice.
Yes.
Trying to
Even
defend the
Oselu
setter.
was, having a look at the formation there by Jairus.
Oselu.
Mbappe,
Ball is
it is
still
still
in
in play. There is a net touch, I suppose, from the Prisons Kenya side. Actually crosses.
Actually was blocked.
Yeah, it actually was blocked.
14-12. Mbappe goes to serve. Will it be a jump serve? Will it be a float serve? His jump service is not quite being effective today. There's a mistake with the rotation. They're trying very, very quick to correct on that. Mbappe going to serve for TVC.
I hope it's not a jump serve, or if it is, that it is able to cross the net and not go out of court. Yeah, I have never understood why he can't float that away.
I think as a player,
yet he has really nice jump floats, Mbappe. We also have a surprise for you guys, for all the fans. Right before the finals, we will have quite some performances. He sends it out of court.
Oh, it goes
Stone.
out of court.
Sends it out of court.
Very powerful hit, but it goes flying out of court. Much to the
relief
of Mbappe, because
because he that was
twice in a row.
Yes.
Received that ball twice in a row.
After again sending the service
out
of court. Again another one from
one.
apart. Painful
15.
mistakes are going to cost them this match now, because this is a matter of the whole match.
The whole match going.
Yeah.
This actually looks like it was theirs for the taking, but clearly they do not want to take it. Kimutai steps in place of Kevin NYAYO. I think
comes
those
in
are
for
the arms 4 blocks.
Yes.
Bringing in solid blocks. Kevin Rotich is watching live from Embu, waiting for the KPA to carry the day. Well, I hope they do not disappoint.
Does it hit the infrastructure? No, it doesn't. Oh, and they're able to defend it. This time around, Eugene Okello. And Regan Oselu there. Back to their 2-point lead.
Well, NYAYO is back
Now,
on court.
Kimtai has stepped out. He just came in to defend there. Regan Oselu again with a service.
NYAYO.
I thought it was an overpass.
Regan.
Obadia.
Ball is still in
James
play.
Mutero picks it. It is Ogwa. Spins it rather easily.
NYAYO.
Is it a pipe?
Confusion.
Whoa.
Kusire.
Ogwa now.
Ball is out.
He sends it out of court. I mean, how do you do that? The Libero has given you a free ball.
Confusion there.
Yeah, I thought that would have been easy to cement their,
Well, you would have also
their lead.
Also, there was a mistake by NYAYO there, trying to set that ball
Yes,
to
yes.
a pipe.
Obadia
Nobody was there to attack it.
is the one making a difference.
17,
Making a difference
15.
for his side today.
And he goes to
And the
serve.
coach tells them to defend better. Let's see the GSU coach there
Watching from the sidelines.
watching from the sidelines as he prepares, I think,
For
his
tomorrow's
team.
league matches.
No. Actually, they have oh yeah, they're
Tomorrow,
preparing for
the
tomorrow.
men's league match, the last leg, I think, of the men's league.
Yeah. They
Will
have a
play
rather
tomorrow.
steep match between them and Kenya
KPA,
Ports Authority
yes.
on Sunday.
Indeed, they have been practicing on the outdoor court.
Yeah.
I think they're finishing up. Then another
Serves it out of court,
airline
Dennis.
service.
As it appears, this is TVCs for the taking.
It is.
If you ask
TVCs
me,
for the
it is
taking.
TVCs for the taking, and then maybe they can come back into this match.
Then possibly, like Noah
Possibly give us
said, we might be
yeah,
looking at a
five-setter.
setter.
Okello with that service. Oh, able to get it off the hands of Obadia there, because Obadia has also just surpassed him quite a number of times. This time around he decides to play it hard. Goes out of court. Jairus for Kenya Prisons. They are bringing in the experience
Chesoli
of
coming on
Chesolis.
court. Very experienced player right there. Has featured for the national team quite a couple of times. Known to be very, very fast in his center attacks. Eve Masawi tuning in from Uganda. Well done, guys. Asante sana.
Thank you so very much, Eve, for joining us all the way from Kampala, Uganda. Get that point, courtesy of Mbappe, again off of the hands of Jairus.
Tours Travel Hub Kenya, tuning in from the CBD. Thank you for joining us. Wow.
Jairus again going in hard, and the libero there and Adams could not pick that up.
We're back to the 1-point lead, 18-19. TVC maintaining the lead for the better part of this set. Will they take this set home?
It's 18-19. Are they going to go to another 2-point lead, TVC? We wait and see. Regan has Mbappe. He has Derek Apat. And maybe Obadia from the backcourt there. Ogwa picks it up. It is Mbappe. Mbappe for sure. Still in play. There is a net touch by TVC.
Of TVC Prisons
19. If they give away this one, then it will be as good as done.
It will be as good as done.
But also we
Toka namba 4 anaingia namba 17 upande wa Trailblazers. Bora hii ni seti ya tatu.
Is that
Oh, that is
Rashid
Rashid.
steps in place of
Jairus.
Jairus. Keep goes.
Ogwa picks it. It is apart.
Ball is still in play.
It is still in play. It
will
is
they
Dennis.
kill it?
Oh, it is still in play.
Well defended.
Regan gives
And
it away
keep the
rather
ball again.
simply. Rashid, but Mtero picks it up. It is Mbappe now to decide what to do with it. And he's able to convert that into a point when it matters.
When it does
matter. And Adams there, proud of that moment.
Well, 2019, well, this is a thriller match.
Bringing back Moses Sialo and Jean-Claude Masezerano. I think Masezerano is going to serve. Moses Sialo in there to defend.
Making the
but I am not confident about
the service.
About the services. He's been asked to float it. I think by the coach.
I think he has.
Yeah, because it is at a very critical stage of this match. You do not want to give away that point because of he decides to. He spins it actually. Throws it up and everyone expects that it would be, a hard jump service, but then he decides to just spin it. So he was able to beat Bosire there, the other Bosire.
The other Bosire, the oldest Bosire.
Looks like we are going to have Bosires in all the matches today.
Well, clearly, we will, both semi-finals.
Yeah.
We don't know whether both the finals will feature.
And even in the finals, we will have at least one Bosire.
But it does look like it's at least one. At least one Bosire will feature in the finals.
And
we don't know how.
However it goes, whether it's on court or off the court, there will be a Bosire involved.
Well, you're really trying to do that. Either way,
back to their 2-point lead, TVC.
One thing I'm sure about, there will be a Bosire out of court.
Oh yeah, for sure. Not there will be a Kadogo out of.
Well, Silas Jared is saying, I'm glad to see two former teammates at Railway standing up to the coaches for Prisons. Trailblazers, Kazinzuri Wadawa. I think he's talking about
another spin
Omondi
by
and David Lugao.
Nicely picked up, but the infrastructure. Oh, it's a net touch?
There's a net touch. There's a net touch.
20 for Prisons Kenya, 21 for TVC.
Well, Dennis has shown to be really
who will laugh last?
Instrumental.
Who will laugh last?
There you go, Mbappe once
sends it away, and it's because of the poor reception. Look at the way it was picked. Then Mbappe has to go. I mean, Masezerano has to go, backtrack while he's setting that ball. So, a player who would have been impactful like Moses Sialo. It is Ogwa.
Well picked.
Maritim picks it up. Jairus. It is Dennis now.
Simple.
Oh, look at that!
It's a point. 22.
What happens now? 22-21. Given away their lead, and the coach isn't happy. It's a timeout for TVC.
Must be disappointing to see that happen.
And to see players like Musa there out of court. Look at the way
Doreen Kaemba watching live from Kenya Breweries. May the best team win. Mora, good job. Getting you loud and clear. Thank you so much.
We do not have a Mora here. We have Kadogo.
Mora. We do have a Lawrence Mora Bosire. We do not have a Kadogo. I don't know who that is. Could it be Emmanuel? Is that your third name? I do not
see, know. Valentine has just confirmed that in the comment section.
Well, Valentine, I seem to. I'm going to call you on the side and tutakunywa chai.
Doreen Kaemba watching from Kenya Breweries. Oh yeah, no, it's Kadogo. Good job getting.
Well, Prisons leading 22-21.
Kondom Kali, unasema you're watching from Mutomo in Kitui County. Ogwa will make the difference for TVC, and yes, he does. Back to equal. Cornelius Suma set our Trailblazers anapeana he set right. Uko na Omosh na haupeani balls. Again, it depends on how that ball was received, because we've seen that there have been errors in 2 of those.
Kamadi.
Now they bring Kamadi to serve.
In place of who? In place
We
of...
wait to see who has stepped out. Derek Apat.
Easily picked. Easily set.
Kamadi again picks it up.
Simple finish.
Ogwa, and it is libero.
Dennis.
Oh, he stops Dennis. He's able to do that, and they are very appreciative of that. Look at that. 23-22. Hope Zawadi again joining us from Qatar. Asante sana. This time around, Nimrod Kamadi sends it out of court, and the players are not happy at all. Just as are the coaches. Master John Charlo, official, you're saying you're live from Ruai, and you're behind the Trailblazers side. Samingen, already wishing KPA the very best. Asante sana kwa kuungana nasi. I know you're watching from NYAYO Stadium. Asante sana. Nawatakia pia kila laheri.
Hope Zawadi watching from
Ryan in
Qatar.
Ogwa.
Solid block.
Nobody,
block
absolutely nobody to defend
Mayo.
that.
They did not anticipate. It
look
was
at
a
that.
one-man block.
Ogwa, and Regan is shaking his head in disbelief.
And it's a set point.
24-23. And
that attack better be good. Well, that defense line better be good if they are going to assure themselves of this win. Easily
Motero
served.
picks it up. Who is it? It is Ogwa again. Given the chance to finish it, he places it rather easily. It is still in play, but it goes out. It actually goes out of court, and it's over.
It's over.
3-0.
25-23, probably the best set by TVC.
Yeah.
From the start.
They came close to.
They did come
close to winning that set at least. But Dennis ensured that he got that block out, and
made sure that there was a 3-man block to stop Dennis,
but
proved
quite a lot of power behind that.
He has been really instrumental in this win.
Prisons Kenya have a ticket to the finals already, secure their place at the finals.
Yes, indeed, they have secured their place in the finals and also in the medal bracket.
DK Chumba, you're saying good luck Ulinzi Kenya. John Mueme, you're saying he imeenda tayari imekwisha enda. Rotich, you're saying may the best team win. I think we are talking about the next team. So the next semi-finals is between Kenya Ports Authority and Prisons, Kenya Defense Forces. We hope that you're going to join us in that as well. But asanteni sana for joining us in this broadcast. From the commentary desk.
It's myself, Lawrence Murabo Sire, aka
Kadogo.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you for engaging us. We will be bringing you shortly the second semi-final match between I beg your pardon,
Kenya Defense Forces
and KPA. A lot of you are waiting for that match. Also, I am sure a couple of players who have been locked out of the league matches will be featuring for KPA.
Definitely.
Well, really an interesting match there. Thank you for joining us. We love you. Keep it locked.
Yes, and on behalf of the entire team that is bringing you this broadcast at the Trailblazers Volleyball Club side, the team on the cameras, we have Zidel, we have Brian and Akula, and also mixing all these pictures up for you is Martin Kimwele. We have Joan as well, who is ensuring that you get all the pictures from the NYAYO Stadium. We want to thank all of you and wish you a beautiful Thursday. Be sure to join us in the next match, but asanteni sana and stay tuned.
See you in the next game.